Hello, self-alignment. I'm not ashamed to smile too much, but the reason that lingers like that is because when I go to on this phone, when I go to record videos and I push record, it pops up with this red thing, and once it goes away, so I just start smiling as soon as I hit the record button. And so if it looks funny, I think it's cute. But anyway, all right. So let's see what we got going on, y'all. I hope everybody is staying warm and staying out of trouble as much as possible. I hope you're loving up on yourself and loving up on each other and others. I hope that you're able to let your light shine through and not allow everybody's negativity to dim you. God doesn't want for you to be dim. He didn't put you here for that. So, in the land of tarot, let's go ahead and see what kind of a story we have today.
The cruise jubilant mood quickly turned somber. Information began to come in over the radio about an Iranian passenger plane which had failed to show up at its appointed destination.
It became obvious to us that something was badly wrong. What the pieces of the puzzle began to add up to was this overdue airliner was the result of the missile engagement.
All right. Ooh. Okay. So, in this storyline, we have two people, a girl and a boy. They view each other as family. These two never really got a chance to get their ship off the ground. Too many outside influences. Yep. So they've tried to distract themselves because they couldn't help but to go down memory lane quite a bit. You know, nostalgia can be very beautiful at times. And this person has been emotionally, in the past, reviewing memories that touched their heart, that brought something to their soul, that warmed them up somehow. This person misses the other half of this card. Okay? So this could be family in the land of tarot. This could be just friends. This could be someone from your childhood. This could be a lost love that they are vying about. And it looks that might be what it is. So let's go forth, shall we? All right, so this gentleman is now a little older now, you know, still working hard, still paying attention to details, still doing what he can do, you know, making his way. Same, she's doing the same. They're both, you know, they think about each other a lot, but there's a distance there, and they don't talk anymore, so they're both, you know, trying to stay distracted using their work to do that until they can figure out how to make the situation work out. So far, they're an apprentice in this situation, and they're trying to figure out how to move from troubled waters to calm waters. So something tells me that in this situation, there must have been some kind of an issue that put a separation between these two, because as you can see, there's two people in this card. Then there's this dude sitting at his desk, right? But then he's in a boat leaving. So, you know, it may have gotten to be too deep emotionally, and for whatever reason, they were probably not able to address it and had to vacate the premises. Okay, so the problem about that is when they vacated the premises, it has something to do with an ongoing situation that they're in. It is a situation that makes them feel like it's going to cost them money somehow, like it's going to affect a personal situation that they have outside of this one that this other person is not aware of in this person's eyes. Okay, so this person walked off, you know, and they're feeling stressed out for doing it. They feel like they left someone hanging, left someone feeling alone, unwanted, unloved. Like they just got threw out in the wintertime with nobody and no one. Yeah. Okay. So this person is spending their time, giving of their time and attention to others, their resources and their time, their attention to things, paying attention to what people have to say, caring about how they feel. It's paying a karmic debt basically because they failed someone. They left someone behind for something else. Okay, a lot of this has to do with money. Okay, so this is very much about money actually, because someone has this person wrapped up in money. That's what's up. All right, so basically this person left somebody high and dry after. Okay, this person didn't lead this other person on, but it looks like it. Because when shit got thick, this person dropped this person like a hot rock and hauled ass for money and other people. Alright, so his excuse is going to be, I had to leave you behind because of another female and a family. Because I don't know how to say no to this person or put them in their place. I just know how to, act like I'm whipped and, can't think for myself, and yeah. So yes, this person also decided that they were going to get into a relationship with a whole nother person because this person was easy to obtain, much like them, or so they thought, and it's part of an addiction. This person was being controlled by his profession, by the thoughts and feelings of family members, which ended up becoming their own. So this person tried to view his other half as a person that walks in and ruins his day immediately, so it would be okay to accept the addiction of instant gratification via sexual intercourse. Player energy. Alright, so now that this person is okay, so see, when this person walked away, trying to use this person as an scapegoat to make themselves feel better about what kind of fuckery they're doing, to get what they want, and because they can't stand up for themselves against other people, they are now the one that walks in and now ruins people's day immediately. So what you give, you get back. That's a form of karma. So when you're controlled by something that isn't spiritual, like being bound to a vagina that's attached to a gold digger, and this person is screwing you up, but you're still going to go for it anyway, that's consistent with being controlled by a situation, and that is consistent with the term of addiction. Alright, so now this person is trying to have to muster up the strength inside to do the right thing because they royally fucked up and they know it. Because this person that they royally fucked over did way more for them than pretty much all the people that they know. And so this person has lived very well off this female's ideas, love, care. I mean, he acts like that's his wife, but he's not ready to make it serious, so he fucks other people. Oh, okay. I got you. So now, what's happening is, this dude has decided, he decided that he was going to try celibacy, and he failed at it. Okay? So he got what he wanted, and he's not happy, and now he's in fear of a pregnant female who's not really pregnant, and if they are, it's not his, but he's probably going to fall for it again because he's dumb like that. But okay. So the problem is he's trying to deal with being obstinate. If he wasn't obstinate, this card wouldn't be upright. So if it's in the reverse, it means obstinacy, okay? It's never reversed. So that means that This dude has recently been with somebody and is trying to sustain himself again to do what is right. And that is why he has not approached this female yet, because he had to make sure about the confirmation of birth and all this, because he is now realizing that he is repeating the same shit. So that put him behind. So now he knows that if he doesn't make a decision, then he's really going to be screwed and left suffering from obstinacy, because unbeknownst to him, he's already telling these people off, right? Okay, so if he doesn't make the decision to do right by this female and move on, he's going to be suffering from repressed emotions and obstinacy, which means that he would have blown off everybody, all the other options that he had, to a point that there is no return. He burnt that bridge on purpose, okay, to be with this woman, okay? He is making sure this shit is burnt. I don't make it right, but hey, whatever. I'm not here to judge. Okay, so, yeah, he's in a state of being where he has to make a decision. Now, he's going to keep being called into account to make this decision because he is deeply emotionally in love with this female. And he feels like he's running out of time, and he is in a way. You know, like, how many years do you need to make it a go, you know? Come on, wake up, bro. That's your message you're supposed to know. Okay, so, as usual, he feels like a fool, and he's in the mode of doing something, you know, boldly, something rash, something, he's willing to take that chance. He doesn't care. But here's why you know, when I read that, I don't really do too much on that, because it keeps coming up, which means he keeps regressing. He's not making any forward motion. He's just playing around, you know, running around in circles. Fear of commitment. Okay. Alright, though he wants second chances. Okay. But see, he's trying to concern himself with money. Right? Oh, God. So now he's like, you gotta watch my finances. So now he's trying to use fact about money. Okay. And then it's gonna be about kids. Okay. Alright. Then it's gonna be because he's worried about his stalkerish ex-wife stalking the new wife. So again, it's really not that serious. And, yeah, so again, it's the self-sabotage. This dude is not getting anywhere, but if he's not careful, it looks like he's going to be teetering on the lines of vanity again. Meaning, so he's been playing around and somebody's been stroking his ego. So see, he's been going through this ego death. So God's going to send him things that are going to test his ego. And that's going to be a female. Okay? Well, when that female tests his ego, it changes his energy, right? Okay. So, God is going to test him, you know, with what he screws up with the most. Well, in this dude's case, it's screwing people. So, like, sexually. So, you know, he's going to use everything that this person once loved or may still love to get him to do right. He already knows what he's going to do, but he's putting him he's putting him on the spot to do the right thing. You know? So I guess we'll see how that goes. Love, light, and peace, y'all.